Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy today to be here in Milan with Simona next to me. Thank you very much for hosting me today and to be present for the Furt'Her community. We are going to talk about your startup and your company, Takyon.
Yes.
But I would like to introduce you and who you are and how did you arrive to Takyon. So, Simona. You told me that you studied at the Bocconi University. You studied in business administration, and you had a bachelor degree in business administration. Then you had a master degree in management, and you did also a double degree in Spain, in Barcelona, at the business school ESADE, in international management. So you were already exploring the world. And you started to work for big fours, big companies, Procter & Gamble, and then Amazon. You had a marketing manager career, and then one after the other, you started with Takyon and with two co-founders, so with Antonio and Nick. This is really a wrap-up of what you have been going through for your career, and now I would like to learn a little bit more from you. So can you tell me a little bit how did you arrive in this position, and what is for you the Web3 in general first?
Yes, so thank you very much for the introduction. First of all, very precise. As you said, I started my career in big companies, having as background this managerial side, let's say. So started from Bocconi and then doing also a master at ESADE. So my background is really very much based on marketing management, and the way I approached Web3 and blockchain in general was a little bit by chance, because it was the moment of hype of blockchain, NFTs, mostly in art and also in crypto, so mostly based on also the financial side. I had also some friends starting some projects in the field, so I started to explore a little bit more what it was, how it worked, the potentialities also of the blockchain and in general Web3. So it was really the starting point, let's say, of also this part of my career. And it also happened that during that moment there was also Antonio Picozzi, so the current CEO of Takyon, that was starting to think about ways of applying blockchain to more real projects, so projects that were not only based on cryptocurrencies and arts, but also have like a more real approach, so for everyday life. I met Antonio since Bocconi, so we are friends since many years. I think they are 6 right now. We started to explore how to do something new in the field, and as he was already involved in the tourism sector, because he had started before a startup with Nicolò Francesco Marino, the other co-founder. It came out the idea of applying blockchain to travel, and having the possibility with the blockchain as a facilitator, as enabler to transform something in digital goods. This idea of transforming hotel reservation into NFTs, so having them as digital goods transferable to any people, was really the idea that gave us the possibility to start with Takyon and with the project of Takyon.
Okay, amazing. It's very funny to hear as well that you arrived in Web3 by casuality, like a lot of us. But then when you are into it, you are looking at finding the added value of what can you do with blockchain to give to have a use case and adding value to society. So with Takyon, this is what you're looking to do in the travel industry.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit more, how is it working, Takyon?
Yes, of course. So the main idea of Takyon is to make everybody the real owner of their bookings, basically. So right now it happens that if you buy a not refundable hotel booking and then something happens and you cannot go anymore, you simply lost your money because there's no possibility to recover it or to give it to another person. So even if we are really used to the possibility of reselling any goods, so I have a phone, I resell it, I have a t-shirt, I resell it on different marketplaces, we are not used to have this idea when we travel. And we thought this was not fair because if you are an owner of an hotel booking, you should be also be free to do whatever you want with that booking. So what we do is to work with the hotels, individual hotels or also hotel chains, and insert in their rate plans our rate, which is the so-called resellable rate, which is a completely new one that they add or they substitute to their not refundable rate, and then the customers can easily book as any other rate directly from the hotel website. So let's imagine that I want to go to Rome, I know the exact dates, I know also the hotel that I like, so I go to its website, I start the research for the dates, and then I also found the resellable rate available at the best price and with the best also flexibility, because the price is the same one of a not refundable one, so it's like the entry level price, but then you're really flexible to resell it if something happens. So you don't have any restriction, you can let's say have the possibility to exchange it, resell it until the day before the check-in. And Takyon is exactly the platform, the marketplace where this exchange happen. So when a customer gets a refundable, a resellable rate, they get also an email from Takyon with the reservation, the digital reservation, which actually is an NFT, so we know. And if they want to resell it, they just go to Takyon in their profile, they find the reservation, and super easily they can put it on sale at the price that they want.
So it's quite easy, as you mentioned. It's do you need a wallet, or it's all already encrypted behind?
No, absolutely. So we use this approach that we really like to call Web 2.5. Exactly. So we apply blockchain, but it's behind the scenes, so to say. So this transformation happens, but only in our system. The customer only receives a normal reservation that on Takyon can be resold. We don't use all the terminology associated with the blockchain, so we never talk about NFTs, we never talk about blockchain, because our service wants to be a mass market service. We don't want to go into a niche. Because for us the possibility to be free to resell your booking, it's independently from the possibility to have a crypto wallet or being like an expert of the segment. Should be open to anybody.
And I believe it's the future, because indeed what's happening now, the issue is that we are not able to have mass adoption because of the complexity of the user experience of getting into the full Web3 experience. So Web 2.5 is a good way to go through the mass adoption. But then I was wondering if, as in Web3, there is this mindset of community. Mm-hmm. Is this something that you would like to develop or not with the Takyon project?
Yes, absolutely. Maybe it has a little bit different angle. Yes. So our meaning of community than the one of Web3. Yes. So for us, the community, it's all the community of travelers in the world. And I say travelers today because we are in the hospitality business, but later on we also want to go to other businesses, so not only travel in general, so also transportation experiences, mm-hmm. but also the service bookings in general. Okay. So for example, any kind of service that you book, you want to go to, I don't know, see a football match, you want to go to have your nails done, for example, no? So you book exactly. Any kind of booking and of reservation of a service could be exchange. So we like this idea of having, let's say, in your kind of wallet, in your Takyon wallet, all your bookings, all your reservations, anything that you have booked, and be able to maybe transfer it, give it to a friend. Maybe you cannot go, so your best friend can go instead of you. So exchanges all what you have already booked. So this is our idea. And in this sense, so the community is for us very important because we want to build this kind of community where everybody really feels the freedom to exchange and everybody knows about this possibility. Right now we are just a startup, we have almost 1 year, but in the next months and years, of course, the challenge for us is to build a community where people know about Takyon, know the possibility of resellability, and as I said before, this idea of exchanging anything between friends and
this is the mindset of the peer-to-peer network,
exactly.
Being allowed by the blockchain technology being behind. And I read on your socials that you had a great partnership lately. So I was wondering if you can tell a little bit about it and what everyone can expect from Takyon Growth.
Yes. So I confirm we signed more or less 1 month ago a very important partnership with Best Western Italy. So for us it's super important because it's the first international hotel chain among our partners, hotel partners. So of course it's for us a very important starting point to build more and more our network of hotel partners, and also to build our reputation, because having partners of that importance also help us to be stronger also in the eyes of all the other hotels chains or also individual hotels. So I also want to say that this partnership is so important for us because we started the negotiation almost 1 year ago. So since the very beginning of Takyon, we started to explore the possibility to working with hotel chains. It was for sure a challenge for us, something that a lot of people also told us that could have been impossible to reach, but we were super convinced that the power of our innovation could be also understood from people and also let's say, hotel chains that have that kind of relevance. That's why really we wanted to have something like that, and we reached that. So we are really, really proud of having made it true, because
I know it's very interesting and important, because I've been working in the hotel industry as well, and innovation is not something at the core of the hotel industry. So if you are an external provider and you are able to bring a solution, to bring innovation, it's something they may look at it with great interest, because this is something that internally is not the core business. It's lodging, being able to provide accommodation and the best of services on site, but online services and online innovation. It's something that is coming in the future, but it's a great product that you are offering to them, like also being able to expand their reservations and to expand their occupancy in the hotel. So it's very and give a lot of flexibility to the clients. That's amazing. So it's very cool that you have that. Is there anything else that you would like to share? Maybe like another development or something in the pipeline that that we could expect soon or shortly? Or
I mean, I cannot reveal names, but we have many things coming in the next months. So for sure, before the end of the year, we will sign another partnership agreement with the payment solution. This is very important and crucial for us, because having that kind of partnership helps us also in integrating our system with the hotel system. So every hotel, of course, has a payment system, and having this partnership will be meant for us also to have connection to their data. So that's really, really cool. We will start with another international chain. So we will test.
So curious.
With some hotels at the beginning and then expand it. And then another important thing we are doing is this rebranding part. As I mentioned before, so community is really important for us. We have given a lot of focus and attention to building our partnership base, but for next year we want also to be more B2C, so to communicate more to people, to travelers, and to build also a brand that is recognizable, but also loved. So we are doing all this, let's say, rebranding strategy to be stronger next year. And last but not least, next year will be also the year of internationalization for us. So we are already in Italy and Spain, but starting from next year we also want to expand to other countries in Europe.
We welcome you in Belgium.
Can't wait for you.
And as a final word, for all the newbies to Web3, what would be your advice or your words to them? Like, why is your product interesting?
So as we said before, I really think that the most important things about our project is this Web 2.5 approach. So the possibility really to use the technology, so blockchain, Web3 in general, to different kind of projects. So to really explore opportunities and go out in the market with the products, services that can be mass market. So I don't think that Web3 should be a niche. It should be for everybody. As for example, every also system that we use, for example, Apple Pay, we don't know the technology behind, but it's super helpful, it improves our lives, and that's why we use that. So I really think that we should think about Web3 in this sense and expand it to any different project. For Takyon in specific, I think that people should be interested because it will give a lot of more freedom to them. And this, I think, it's really like a starting point to do a disruption in the industry, not only of travel, but to all the services booking. So I really hope that Takyon will be just the beginning for this kind of transformation.
Indeed. Well, thank you very much, Simona. That was a great interview, and I really enjoyed getting to know more about Takyon from your perspective, from Takyon perspective, and from the Web 2.5 to 3 perspective, which was very interesting. So I thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best with all the developments and partnerships that you are developing for Takyon, and for the best of this application, and for all of us, because we will be the users.
Exactly.
So we are looking forward to be able to use your services. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to you. It was a pleasure, really.
Thank you.
Thank you.